like expensive toys are cheap prizes.
Even ChoPeK.
I was dreaming and you broke my fall. I ran from the room, acting irrational. This place was here before we arrived. The biggest mistake was our sense of pride. It's time to go, no place left to hide. Sense perceptions are limited. Confusion in place reality. Modern living is limited. Existence has become a parody. I can fill up with pages of words, and most of it would be completely absurd. Eventually I'll contradict everything we've heard. Let's strip ourselves to death. Smoke until we run out of breath. And asking rain for the priest to grant our last request. Since perceptions are limited, confusion imitates reality. Modern living is limited. Existence has become a parody. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I woke up when I heard you call. I dreamt I was dreaming and you broke my fall. Why should we talk? Silence can say it all. Sense perceptions are limited. Confusion imitates reality. Modern living is limited. Existence has become a parody. Sense perceptions are limited. Confusion imitates reality. Modern living is limited. Existence has become a parody.
Woo!
That was wild.
Wow, StePheN, that was beautiful. So, so you were just on the road a bit, weren't you?
I was just on the road. I was on the tour, and for about 4 weeks.
Nice.
And I got back a couple of days ago. Last week I got back.
So where'd you go?
So I went all over. I started in Philadelphia, and then went down to, I did something in Atlantic City, and then where DC, Atlanta, Birmingham, Alabama, Memphis, Tennessee,
Wow.
Little Rock, Arkansas. I was in Chicago, I was in New Orleans.
Wow.
All over the place. Still in the handshake.
Thank God.
It's good, right?
So, that's exciting.
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of fun, and
it went over well?
It went over well. I made some new fans, and I saw a lot of old friends, and got to connect with.
Where were you born?
I was born in New Jersey.
Okay.
Which I'm currently living. I'm currently in Jersey City, New Jersey.
So you played Atlantic City. So
Was
that the Jersey show?
That was my Bruce Springsteen moment.
Where'd you play in Atlantic City?
This place called La Grande Fromage, which is French for
cheese.
The big cheese.
Yum. Did they have cheese there?
They had no cheese there.
What?
Nor was it cheesy. It was the nicest little rock and roll kind of divey place.
Wow, I love dives.
So that was a lot of fun, and it was good.
The big fromage.
The big cheese.
Yeah.
Big cheese. So it was good to be home, and it's interesting to be home after being gone for so long. It's like you're on the move for so long, and then you come home and it's like,
Yeah, I
the
know.
brakes
It's
are
like,
put on. It's like now, what do I, you spend
Yeah.
so long preparing for something.
and you feel different when you're on the road. You feel like a rock star.
Yeah, there's a your kind of adrenaline is up and there's
Yeah.
momentum there, so you come home and everything kind of gets deflated. It's like,
Yeah.
what do I do?
Well,
So I'm glad that
you
I was
plan the
able
next
to
tour.
plan my visit with ReW WhO.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Ken, what kind of
Really
research
Ken.
did you do on StePheN?
Well, I read the article in Modern Drummer magazine,
Cool.
and I
Cool.
was pretty knocked out by that. And,
Mhm.
I figured, well, that's 2004, right?
That was there was one back in 2004, and there was a more recent one,
Oh, okay.
more recent article from 2012. That
Right.
kind of update.
Was it a
It's
follow-up?
so
It was a
weird
follow-up?
though. Like 2004 doesn't sound like it should be that long
No,
ago.
But it is.
Anything,
Freaking 10 years.
anything
That's
2000.
insane.
I think 2000 wasn't that long ago, but it actually was that long ago.
I know, isn't that bizarre? It's like, I mean, I don't even think the 90s should be that long ago.
That was.
But it's like the 90s were.
No, well, the joke is like, what do you call a drummer without a girlfriend?
Hopeless.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
I'm neither. I don't have a girlfriend and I'm not homeless. So
So that's
Okay.
why you're playing guitar.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So
You had to give
so,
up the drums.
So the thing is with the drums is, drummers, the rhythm is there, which is kind of the big thing with any instrument to kind of be able to maintain your rhythm there. So somebody who goes from drums to guitar, you're kind of halfway there.
Right.
Kind of halfway there.
This mic. There's always one mic that cuts on
I
and
like
off.
this one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, take that
This
one.
one's better. That one's all dented up too.
I don't mind taking. I'm
I like
loud
this
no
one.
matter
This one
what.
smells a little better too.
One of them smelled pretty great.
Yeah, this one is good.
Is it this one?
How's that one?
I love you,
I got the
Otto
good mic.
Shrunken
You have
Head.
a good one?
Well, whatever. I'm not germphobic, are you?
A little bit.
Really?
Actually, on the road, I carry at the shows, I bring my microphone with me. I didn't bring one today.
I lost my
I trust you
microphone
guys.
on the road, so
But
like.
I'm so surprised that more people don't do it. I mean, the microphones in so many clubs.
I
it's
saw
like,
somebody
it's
do
kinda
a
gross.
genius thing
It's
the
kinda
other day, though.
gross.
She just put a sock over it.
Sock.
And that was like the best thing, and I said, I'm always going to do that from now on. Have I ever done it
Or if
once?
you have some like hand sanitizer, you don't want the sound.
Somebody gave us those mic things to put over, like they make.
condoms.
Yeah, we got a lot of them. Do I use them? No.
You gotta be safe. You never know.
I don't know. Do you
I'm
know?
the other extreme. I don't give a shit about germs.
I love George
I'll drink
Carlin.
out your beer. I don't give a damn.
Did you ever see
You
George
gotta
Carlin's
exercise your immune system.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a lot of exercise. Trust me.
George Carlin's big thing about germs? Did you ever see that?
No.
It's brilliant.
I like his thing
I
about
highly
stuff.
recommend it. Yeah,
I like
it's
his thing
it's
about
just
stuff.
as good as stuff.
Can we curse on your show?
Of course.
Well, your stuff is stuff, but other people's stuff is shit.
Yes, it's true.
It's
It's
true.
even
It's
like
very
dirt in your bathroom. When you're in your own bathroom and you see your dirt's not so bad. But if you're in someone else's bathroom and see their dirt, it's gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
I know. I always boil it down to that. It's true.
So I was here. I got here a little early. I was waiting in the hallway, and
In the green
in
room?
the green room, in the green hall.
Yeah.
And I was in between the ATM machine and the bathrooms, and it's such a great place to meet people. The bathroom and the ATM. I
Yeah,
gotta do more
talk
often.
about germs.
I guess. Well, that's why I was against. I was away from. Well, the bathroom. I was trusting that people were
There's
watching.
probably
me.
more germs on the ATM machine.
I didn't touch the ATM machine. I just hung out by it.
They came straight from the bathroom to the ATM machine
Yeah.
while washing their hands.
Or depending where you are, you go to the ATM machine and then the bathroom. But
That's
I don't
true.
think this.
No pee toilets, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
You
know
do your
what?
shit, then you put some shit on
I
your
do
machine.
believe that the germs keep us healthy in some way.
Well, yeah, like I said, you got to kind of exercise
Yeah.
your immune system.
So, when do you have another gig coming up?
I
at
do
all?
actually. I have one in Brooklyn. There's a new club. There's a new club in Bed-Stuy called Olivia. It's on Atlantic and maybe kind of like around Bedford, I think. And it's called Olivia. The grand opening is this Friday,
Wow,
the
and
25th. And
I
I'm
was
playing next Friday, November 1st,
at Olivia's also.
at Olivia.
You know, Bed-Stuy is like the new black, I keep hearing, because like I just was talking to somebody yesterday who told me they live in Bed-Stuy, and I was saying, wow, that's like the happening spot. He was like, well, I've been there for like a long, long time.
It's pioneering. You raise
And
the trails.
because it was like Williamsburg, Bushwick, now it's Bed-Stuy. It's
Right.
like traveling on that L train, right?
Everybody's getting, kind of pushed out a little further. And,
Yeah,
But it's, so this is a new place, and I think it's going to be good. So I'm there next Friday, November 1st.
I like the name, Olivia's.
Olivia.
Is there an Olivia?
I haven't met Olivia, but maybe she'll be there on Friday. November 1st. I don't know. But I don't know if
That's
there is
so
an
cool.
actual
You're playing
Olivia.
at the debut of the opening.
Well,
That's
a week
huge.
after the debut.
Oh,
a week
okay.
after. The debut is this Friday.
Oh,
I'm
and you're
there
not
next
playing.
Friday.
You're playing the
Right,
week
right,
after.
right. So they're going to
Gotcha.
warm it up for me.
Nice.
I like that hat. It reminds me of it says guitars Not guns?
Yes, because Guitars Not Guns is a partner with ReW WhO now, and
Oh, great.
they are sponsoring our show, and we believe in Guitars Not Guns. And what Guitars Not Guns does is we go help inner city kids.
Mm-hmm.
They are given a guitar and lessons to stay off the street and learn how to use creativity to channel your oomph.
That's great.
Exactly.
It reminds me of a bumper sticker that I saw once. Cats, not kids.
Now, what the fuck does that mean?
That means, I know this is like a super cat lover who would rather the people adopt a cat than have a kid.
Well,
It seems kind of extreme.
Did you just hear about?
I like cats, but that's kind of extreme. I like,
Don't quote me on this, but I did just hear. I want to say the Iranian, but I'm not sure.
Sorry.
You might know better than I. But someone's putting up a rocket ship into space, and they're supposedly putting a cat in the ship.
Why?
Like Toonses, on Saturday Night Toonses, the driving kids going to be Toonses the astronaut.
I don't know, but I just heard this yesterday, and there was like a lot of like back and forth, like that's not cool. That is okay.
No.
It's not like they're sending a cat to outer space.
No,
They're not?
I don't
Or no,
like
that's
it.
not good?
I don't like it.
It's not good.
They gotta
Right?
make sure
So
that
should they
it's-
send a kid?
Well, in
I
this
mean-
case, that's not good.
They should send a kitten.
Yeah.
No,
Cute,
maybe-
fuzzy little kitten.
So is
Into
this
space.
pre-Halloween? What's happening?
No,
Is this
it's
pre-Halloween
national.
candy?
It's really not. It's National Boston Cream Pie Day. There's our Boston
Is
Cream
that
Pie.
true?
Yes,
I
it
see you
is.
have a list of things
So,
in it today.
Yeah,
Boston
so
cream pie
we
day.
have. You can dip something into the Boston Cream Pie.
Well, we spoke at the last. I'm vegan, so I don't think this is your play as vegan. So
Well, you know what is vegan?
what
This is vegan.
is it?
So you can have. We have the options for
Vegan
everyone.
candy.
That's
I'll say
vegan.
this. I'll eat
So-
this on Halloween.
So
I'll eat my Halloween
Got some vegan beer over here.
yeah, and so we need another skeleton. Any skeletons from tour?
Well, okay.
Did you
So
have to eat something not vegan?
I will. So two things. There are
Yeah.
two things. Okay, these are
That's
both like
vegan.
really kind of. Okay,
That's
thank you.
vegan.
So the first thing was I was offered. I was at somebody's house and they offered me a meal and it was. And there was it was a quinoa salad. It was a great quinoa salad.
Oh.
But there was cheese in the quinoa salad. It was such a gracious.
So were you a snob and said,
No,
I'm not
I wasn't
eating
a
it?
snob. I wasn't a snob.
You ate
I
it?
ate it and I ate
Good
it.
for you.
So, yeah.
You
So if the
know,
vegan police are out there, it's giving me a good
You know,
vegan
I
hell.
just feel like I'm all for it. You know I am. I believe in all that stuff. I think it's really true. But I do think Americans, I know that in England there are a lot of vegans too, but like I do think that back in the day that probably dairy was safer. I think it's the way we treat our animals
That's
to
true.
make the dairy
That's
that
true.
makes us have to be vegan. I feel it's that.
Yeah,
But-
it's an animal rights issue. So, also the hormones.
That's what
and
I
things
mean,
that are
yeah.
too, and it's
I know.
I can do without it. And so so I have 2 pieces of candy. So that was one closet, and the other one was that I kind of avoid caffeine, and I particularly avoid kind of chain coffee places.
Right.
So as I mentioned earlier, staying awake is the hardest part, and I had a couple of really long drives.
Ah,
I stopped at a coffee shop, and I stopped at Starbucks, and I got a soy latte. So
oh, shame on you.
shame.
Well,
Yeah.
as long as it was a vegan latte.
It was
yeah,
vegan. It was
exactly.
vegan. Yeah.
But I mean, come on. You
Yeah.
could have got one of those 5-hour energy drinks and just drank that.
You know what? I need another piece of candy because I'm going to tell you that I had one of those.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
And it's not vegan.
Well, no, those are vegan, but they have caffeine.
They have caffeine and bees. They have all kinds of things that I kind of don't want to know what's in them. But I did not have a Red Bull. I chose to have the 5-hour energy instead of a Red Bull.
Did it work?
It gave me
I think they only work sometimes.
5-hour energy gave me a 2-hour headache.
You have to drink half at a time. You
Yeah,
can't drink the whole thing.
No.
Yeah, you drink half, and then, those things actually, I find that when you drink it right before you sing on stage,
Mm-hmm.
it gives you such a good range.
Really?
Yeah.
5-hour
There's
energy?
something on those, any of them, that
Oh.
coating, there's something in it
Okay.
that
These
I
are Jolly
find
Ranchers.
that when I drink those little things, like right before I go on stage,
Yeah.
I sing better.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
Not only the 5-hour energy, any other
That's
kind
a
of
trick. I never told anybody
any
that.
other kind of energy drink or just
I
5
don't
hour?
know. It doesn't matter which
It's one of those
It could
little
be any.
thingies.
Yeah, it's a little.
I usually buy them by the color. I'm all about packages.
Our color is good color.
Pink, purple.
Okay.
You know, I'm a
Our
girl.
band was endorsed by Red Bull, so we had the shit delivered to us.
I love
Cases.
sugar-free Red Bull. I would
Oh, yeah,
drink it like
so.
I would drink it.
Yeah,
I just feel it puts more stress on you when you're so strict about all that
I
stuff.
love stress.
Yeah, and so you know, I allowed myself to.
I
You know,
want
it
to
was-
die young.
I figured staying awake while driving was safer than
Yeah.
stick-
Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't look like you gained any weight on tour.
Well, I was on a strict diet of almonds and carrots.
What was the longest you drove?
Almonds
Between,
and carrots.
yeah.
That sounds
Longest drive that I drove was probably on my way home. That was from I was in Memphis and then I had some gigs in Virginia.
Okay.
So that's about an 8 hour. I had
Yeah.
to split that one up.
Okay.
That one I had to split.
See,
I
you
had
would
to
have
pull
split
over.
it with me.
I know. We could have gotten right there. So
Yeah.
that was the longest one.
I'm
But
going.
that's what. Okay, so you're talking about like when you took breaks, like 8 hours, and then you took a break.
Yeah, anything over 8 hours was
That's
I'd
a
have
lot.
to like do a break time.
Yeah.
So DC to at the beginning of the tour, DC
Yeah, like
to
Philly, DC.
to Atlanta. That was kind of a big drive.
Right.
That's big.
But I was alright. You know, I had the music going and you roll down the windows and just breathe in the air.
Good for you. So what's your
Breathe in
website?
things. My website is my Bandcamp page, which is StePhen ChoPeK, StePhen.bandcamp.com, and also on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook.
Where's the one with was it See Through or Seeing Through?
See Through is the name of the record.
And
That
you
song-
do have the picture of the cat,
I
so
do.
I'm almost thinking, was that your bumper sticker?
It wasn't. It wasn't. I like animals, but I'm also fascinated by it. You know, I'm not like a super crazy animal person. But there are.
But you are vegan,
I am vegan.
so you are.
Yeah.
Do you wear leather?
My boots are leather. I do have.
Oh.
And you know my belt too. My belt too. So that's another skeleton. Can I have more candy?
Of course. You eat sugar though. That's
So the
Just-
the
just-
record is called See Through. That song that I just played was called Sense Perceptions,
Here,
and
take
that's
the
on the
big one.
record. Take the
taffy.
big one. This Airheads. Okay.
What was the song on Sound? Was it SoundCloud I saw?
SoundCloud. The whole record is on SoundCloud.
Okay.
The one that I sent to you guys was Well Kept Secret, which is the first song on
Okay.
the record. And it's on there. You can stream it. You can buy it, and
Excellent.
support your local independent musicians.
Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much once
Thank you.
again
Thanks
for
for having me
visiting
back.
us, and we're going to be spending a lot of time together.
On the road in the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Let's do
right.
it.
Well, we have more to come. Thank you, StePhen
Thanks for having me.
ChoPeK.
Thank
We
you.
will be back.
Thank
We will be back.
Games we only choose to play at night. I thought for sure we'd have met by now. I know you're lost, but you'll get there somehow. Follow the cracks in the sidewalk. Listen closely, you won't forget the sound.